Hi everyone! Today we will take a look into the Simple Rockets 2 scripting tool, Vizzy. It might look a bit overwhelming at a first glimpse, but if you take it step by step, it's not that hard. You just have to understand the logic. This first video will cover the basics. If you already have done some code or used apps like Scratch, you probably already know everything. But enough talking, let's get started. Start by creating a new program. To do that, simply hit Escape and click Edit Program. That's the script editor, where you will learn to create your program. To go back to the craft editor, hit Escape again and click Save to Craft or Discard and Exit. Your program must start with an event. A block alone will never be triggered. You can find them all in the Event tab. The main one is on Start. It's triggered as soon as you start the game. The other ones are a bit more complex. We'll look into them in another video. Now we will look at the basic blocks you can use. Their names are pretty explicit, but here's what they do. The wait block will stop the program for the specified amount of seconds. The wait until will stop the program until what you put after is true. Repeat will repeat your code as much as you want. And while will, as long as what you put after is true. The if condition will execute the code that's inside if what you put after is true. Otherwise, it will skip it. Else if is like a condition, but it will only be triggered if the previous condition was false. Display text will show your text in-game, and log will print it in the program log. Useful to know what your program is doing. Break will stop the current loop. The command blocks don't exist for the code. It just helps you say what your code does. To create a program, we will need craft instruction. They will tell the craft to do something. And craft information. They will tell us something about the craft. Before starting your first script, I advise you to read through all of them. You can understand most of it by reading their name and tooltip. We will talk about the most advanced one in a future tutorial. Creating a program is very easy. When mine's gonna start, it's gonna wait 3 seconds. Then it's gonna activate the first stage and set the throttle to 1. Note that 1 is equal to 100%. Then it will wait until, and I'm going to use a math block to test when the altitude is going to be higher than 1000. Then it will loop while the altitude is inferior or equal to 3000. If the fuel level in the stage is inferior or equal to 0, it's going to stage the craft. You can copy one block by using right-click plus drag, and copy multiple blocks by using Ctrl right-click plus drag. Here I'm copying set throttle to reduce it by 50%. At the same moment, I'm going to set my craft pitch to 45 degrees to start my gravity turn. With this program, my rocket is not going to go very far, because it's pretty bad. It's not timed. It was just to give you an idea of how the blocks come together to make a program. Now it's your time to make a program. To not forget anything, just think about all the steps you usually do, but tell the program to do them. Just before you leave, we're going to check a common mistake I see all the time. If you made a script looking like that, and expected the rocket to launch and stage as soon as there would be no more fuel, well, you're wrong. The problem is that the if condition will only be checked once, and if it's not true at this fraction of a second, the program will skip it, and end without staging. What you could do instead is use a wait until. Well, that's it everyone. I hope you enjoyed. In the next tutorial we'll see more advanced stuff. I hope to see you all there.